A slew of U.S. cities facing an epidemic of homelessness have turned to heavy-handed measures. Some have passed bans on camping, which can lead to police issuing tickets and then arrests. But the city of Los Angeles has taken a different tack. The city has an estimated 45,000 unhoused people and has been plagued by homeless encampments that have blighted city blocks. Mayor Karen Bass told Reuters that criminalizing homelessness isn't a solution to the problem.
Where are you going to put them? Where are you going to put them if you don't house them? So an enforcement strategy that says if you don't get off the street, I'm going to give you a ticket, then that ticket's going to go to a warrant. And then when it comes along for that person to be housed, they can't be housed because they have warrants. So that is not a solution.
Bass spoke to Reuters after inaugurating an apartment building for 58 people who were taken off the streets through a program called Inside Safe. The program has moved thousands into hotel rooms or shelters while providing social services and keeping those former sidewalk encampments clear. According to a report from the city administrative officer, Los Angeles budgeted nearly $1.3 billion for homeless-related expenditures in the 2023-24 fiscal year, of which $250 million was allocated to Inside Safe. Bass said the city is developing more cost-effective shelters while supporting permanent housing and preventing people from losing their homes in the first place.
One of the things that we've tried to demonstrate with Inside Safe is that you can get people off the streets immediately, which obviously helps the individuals, but it also helps the businesses, the schools, the neighborhoods, because it compromises everybody's quality of life.
There is pressure to take a harder line, including 39 localities in California have passed some version of an anti-camping law. And California's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom urged local officials to clamp down on encampments. But Bass has earned praise from business owners for clearing the sidewalks with carrots, not sticks. Jim Henderson is a co-owner of Amoeba Records on Hollywood Boulevard.
To see all of those folks put into housing and being given an opportunity to kind of reclaim some dignity and be treated for any addictions or medical issues that they had, it kind of buoyed the spirits of the folks in the local community to feel like this change could be possible, and we saw it time and time again.
And Bass has won over some homeless advocates for her approach, but many say it doesn't go far enough. Pete White is with the Los Angeles Community Action Network, which provides services to the poor from Skid Row. He says without a real solution to the affordable housing crisis, Inside Safe will only offer short-term fixes.
We know that there has to be some measure of care. And if that measure of care, Inside Safe, interim housing, which is really shelter, is provided in a humane way, and that it leads to actual housing, that in fact is not a bad thing. But we also know, as the city knows, empirically, that you can't solve the housing crisis with temporary solutions, right?
Inside Safe has its critics, including from those it's tried to help. Shamika Foster found herself living on the street after she lost her $1,400 a month studio apartment in 2023 due to a slowdown in her job as a security guard. Her experience with Inside Safe meant she struggled to get clean food and access the promised programs.
This could be a book, because everything. I mean, from the food to the way you're treated to the help that you're supposed to get. I never saw my therapist. I was asking over and over again. I was getting really, really stressed out, like to the max. And I wanted to participate in what the programs that they had. I wanted to talk to somebody. To this day, I never did that.
But others say it worked. Syed Shah said he had rotten teeth and was living on the street. He's now a Hollywood tour guide.
Being in the Inside Safe program, me getting into the hotel, in and out permanent housing, I mean, I feel better, I look better, my teeth are finally clean. I didn't look like this before, bro.